You are watching a special presentation from Tinkle Group Gaming. Hello guys, and welcome here to the Hitachi Truck Series. This is race number 3 here today from the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Today we present to you the Freight Auctions 208, I believe it is. Hello guys, I'm Brian here in the booth with you today. Starting from the pole will be Christian Bracken in the number 16. 2 is outside. Will be Bradley Ream in that number 6, who will look to put a rough Richmond race right behind him. Scott Upton has been the guy to beat so far, but this is a track that is a true unknown. Of course, the trucks have been here to Atlanta Motor Speedway in the past, but this is a whole new configuration for them. This is a whole new paving job. More degrees of banking in the corner. It makes it kind of like a mini Daytona or a mini Talladega. And we'll have to see how these guys can adjust to that, because it is going to be, again, it's a big question mark around this race, as nobody really knows what's going to happen. We imagine it'll be very draft heavy. Of course, 27 laps is a very small sample size for these guys to figure it out, and that means these guys are going to have to go to work right from the get-go. And we're not going to waste any more time. We'll be right back after we roll the intro, and when we come back, the green flag in just a moment.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it, and I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. Just want a life that is worth every day exploring. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great.
Here we go. The cars are on the back straight. The starting lineup, or I'm sorry, we already saw the starting line. My mistake. But we're getting ready to go racing here at Atlanta Motor Speedway for the first time on the new configuration. Some of these guys, I forgot to mention, did run the Cup configuration last season in that double header. Of course, so they got a little bit more track experience than these Cup guys, or than these truck guys who have not run last season, so we'll see how that impacts them as the pace truck peels off. Christian Bracken, Bradley Ream, we're racing in Atlanta. See, 3x3, that we don't even see in the real Cup and truck races. And here goes the 38. Nathan Ormond, he will lead the opening lap. Oh, they're wrecking. Fitzwater face first into the wall. Big wreck here on the in turns 1 and 2. Oh man, this is the biggest wreck we've seen all season so far, and that's saying a lot. 51, Jana Fogelman, her day for sure is done. Didn't think we'd see the big one here at Atlanta, at least this early. Let's go see what happened. Starts here with that 57 of Kyler Anderson. Oh man, 4 wide to start it off, and you see he just hooks the 45, just can't get off of him. 57 slides up into traffic. You see a bunch of other guys sliding, And Fitzwater just pile drives in from the apron, comes all the way up onto the banking, and from there just all hell breaks loose. And you can see there's just nowhere to go. I mean, you're just getting involved no matter where you are in the pack. And you see the stack up on that high lane. So many trucks taken out in this first incident of the race. And oh my gosh, like I said, by far the biggest wreck to start the season after a mild Daytona and a pretty mild Richmond race. So I guess we were due. But we'll take you back to the green in just a moment. Here we go. The trucks down the back straight. They just received the one to go. Colin Cropley, Zach Fitzwater, Chris Wallace, Mitchell Hodak, Michael Hoax, Jana Fogelman, and Bafode Sacco. And I believe I got that right. Yeah, all 7 of those guys out of today's race after that incident. You know, Nathan Orman, Max Wilson, Dylan Ibrahimian, Christian Bracken, and Reggie Fogelman. That is your top 5. We're back underway. It'll be interesting to see how many trucks are really going to be able to compete in this race. See the battle for the lead. Nathan Orman, Max Wilson. And Wilson will go to the lead. Here comes Holly Anderson. She should be one to watch too. You see him fanning out. 19, Addie Davidson. Oh, so close to another incident. These guys managed to keep it together. Now Addie Davidson is looking for the lead. Don't look now, but Scott Upton's in the picture too. Scott Upton's been the only winner through 2 races so far, and he should be on your radar here today. He's got his teammates around him too. Ryan Martin in the 17. And then the 5. I'm trying to think of who's in the 5. Nikolai Sykes. As Reggie Fogelman will go to the lead. Now Max Wilson, you're seeing the lead change hands quite a bit. See all the cars in turns 1 and 2 there. That's all the cars that were involved in that early wreck. And look at the Toyotas on the bottom. They are working well together. And Nikolai Sykes might just take the lead here. And he will. Mitchell Collins going to follow him now. See the Tricon guys working pretty well together. Here comes Mitchell Collins. He'll take the race lead away. He'll barely lead over Nathan Orman. Oh, Addie Davidson thinking about 3 wide, 4 wide, and she thinks better. I'll bet you saw Brian James there in turn 4. He could. I'm telling you, this is a track where I wish I had the ability to penalize drivers to get them out of the way, because I just don't think they're going to get out of the way very easy here. Dylan Ibrahimian now to the race lead, 4 wide behind. Oh, this is not smart. This track is not wide enough for this. Someone's got to back out, and you see Brackenwell, but Addie Davidson's still in the mix. Oh man, they're still 4 wide. I don't even like the 3 wide here. This track is too narrow. Now they're down to 3 wide, and you see Elena Aurora starting to reel in this pack. There's Brian James. And now we'll have the real question of how do they get through this lap traffic. And here's the answer. Lap traffic moment, everybody scattering. Brian James trying to get up high, and the 17's around into the 65. The caution flag is going to fly once again. Oh no, oh no. I knew that wasn't going to end well. Brian James. Oh, man. And Brian James' day might have just ended on that. Ormond is going to lead us back to the line once again. And you saw they were catching more lap traffic. That's Faith Cole and Samet Ozkan, and they will be safe for now, as we'll be under 10 laps to go when we restart, but let's go see what happened. Told you guys 4-wide racing was not going to be smart, and you see here those 3 trucks really just so close together. You can't even fault Brian James for this. I mean, those 3 trucks, why were they racing so close together? I mean, the 65 they were going to clear very easy. And you see there Brian James just taken out after that. And he's going to come down the track, and man, he did not have enough success avoiding this. Ranvit Kaur. And then he just gets pile-drived by the defending champion, Jackie Smith. And that'll end those 3 days right here at Atlanta. We'll be right back with the green flag in just a moment. Here we go, getting ready to go back racing here in Atlanta. Nathan Ormond, the leader. Holly Anderson in second. Dylan Ibrahimian in third. Max Wilson fourth. Scott Upton in fifth. Nikolai Sykes in sixth. Dick Clark in seventh. Mitchell Collins in eighth. Addie Davidson ninth. And then Christian Bracken rounds out the top 10. We're back racing here at Atlanta. And I think we've gotten our answer just how aggressive this racing has been today. And again, the Cup races tomorrow afternoon, I believe 2 p.m. Eastern here from Atlanta. And that should be a fun one. Ormond is going to continue to lead. Nikolai Sykes is right there along with the 7 truck. Scott Upton's back there too. I wouldn't rule him out necessarily just yet, although it doesn't look like he's had as strong of a truck as he's had so far to start the season. And now that bottom lane's going to get going here. Max Wilson to the race lead. Again, keep an eye on Scott Upton. You're riding on board with him. He's trying to make it 3 in a row to open the Truck Series campaign. And there he's going to ride with Mitchell Collins. He's got someone inside of him. Oh, he's getting hooked. You saw it, the 5's in the wall. Nikolai Sykes. You won't lose much, though. Addie Davidson looking for the lead as we are coming to the out of turn 4 to go. Here at Atlanta. Dylan Ibrahimian now. The lead continues to change hands. I don't think lap traffic should be a concern at this point. But how aggressive these trucks are racing should be. We got 3 to go. Here comes Orman once again. He's been the strongest truck, it would appear, most of the day, and they wreck again. Scott Upton was involved in this one. Oh, the 88, Max Wilson. And they're still wrecking. Oh, Kyler Anderson. Reggie Fogelman, his day is done. Scott Upton's pursuit of 3 straight wins has come to an end as well. And Max Wilson, a strong day for that 88 truck, and it's just not going to happen for him. For the second time in 3 races, we will have overtime, but real quick, let's go see what happened. I'm telling you, man, we have made up for the lack of wrecks, the lack of incidents in the first 2 races. Max Wilson actually starts this one. He gets into the back corner of the 5, and he just drags everybody into this, unfortunately, and ends a lot of days. But this wreck isn't near over. Max Wilson again. He's going to drift down the track along with his teammate in the 1 of Scott Upton. You see there, he's going to try to back out of it. You know, try to get around this 99 and race right back. And then Reggie Fogelman, just nowhere to go. And he gets right into the 88. And ends his day. So that'll be it for Reggie Fogelman as well. And that is just unfortunate. He has not had much luck to start this season. And hopefully these guys are okay. We'll take it to overtime in just a moment. Welcome back. It is overtime presented by Mitchell's Memes. Again, unlimited attempts at overtime here. And it has been a wreck fest. We only have about half the trucks that we had start today remaining in today's race. Nathan Ormond and Dylan Ibrahimian have traded the lead quite a bit. Dick Clark is in 3rd. Christian Bracken 4th. Elena Aurora's been in it but not. We're back underway, and that 5 will not die as we're back underway. Keep an eye on that 5. He was involved in the last wreck, but again, overtime is like a reset in iRacing. So don't count that 5 out necessarily, and really don't count any of these trucks out. Any of them could win this thing as Ormond continues to lead. Dick Clark is back here. And we're going to keep it clean coming to the white flag. 1 lap of racing to go, presented by Mitchell's Memes. 7, Dick Clark. He wants it. They're wrecking behind. We got trucks in the catch fence. 3 just went up and over, and a bunch of trucks are. The caution is out, but guess what? The white flag waved, and we are racing back to the line. Through 3 and 4. Dick Clark. He's going to hang on and steal the race. He's going to win at Atlanta. Two-truck race after a massive wreck, which saw a few in the catch fence. But the race is over. Let's go see what happened. 4 wide once again. And it just does not pay off. And you see the 48, the 23, the 98 to the inside. And just up and into the fence goes Elena Aurora. And it's like synchronized flipping almost between the 75 Lyle Austin, the 3 Elena Aurora. And Holly Anderson riding on her roof a little bit as well. Wow, is all I can say. This is just unbelievable wrecking here today. Let's see this from Dylan Ibrahimian's view, because I feel like he had a front row seat to this thing. This is coming to take the white flag from Dylan Ibrahimian. Wow. on board with the number 3 of Elena, or 20 of Holly Anderson. I believe we have an on board with her as well. Same thing, Elena, or Holly Anderson here. Wow, unbelievable end to this race. We want to thank you for watching. We're going to show you results and your standings. We'll have the cup race tomorrow. Oh, man. Might want to have a few drinks before watching that. But in the meantime, we will see you back here for race number 4 at COTA next weekend. Until then, goodbye, everyone.